Hi, I'm Bill, and welcome to Clean Care. A proper floor maintenance program is essential to the long-term care of any facility. In this episode, we'll be touching on some of the principles to take into consideration when developing your floor care program. This includes preparation, equipment, chemicals, and the daily and periodic tasks that are needed to maintain a floor. When preparing, first identify the type of floor in the building. There are two basic types of floors. Resilient floors may include rubber, vinyl, linoleum, and wood, and generally have some give to them. They are less susceptible to damage and are not overly resistant to dirt and need the protection of sealer and finish. Fortunately, they tend to allow good bonding with sealer and finish. Non-resilient includes ceramic, concrete, marble, quarry tile, and granite. It might not be apparent, but many non-resilient floors are still porous and are susceptible to staining. Typical floor sealers and finishes may not bond as well with non-resilient floors. This can be mitigated by applying multiple thin coats. Next, consider the environment and the type of soil that is entering the building. A school with a playground might be dry and sandy one day and wet and muddy the next. With a high volume of foot traffic, the floors will need a lot of attention to keep clean. Alternatively, an office building with a paved parking lot will be much easier to maintain. Map out areas of high traffic and identify major entryways, as this will affect many choices of the cleaning program. Controlling the amount of soil tracked into the building is one commonly overlooked part of a floor care program. The proper placement of matting is the first way to reduce the overall amount of tracking and can save a lot of money in cleaning and maintenance costs. Mats should be adjusted for each season and should reflect the change in the soil that will enter the building. In winter, entrances with the highest amount of traffic should have multi-stage matting that includes scrapers and wipers. There's a wide variety of equipment available, but choosing the right tools depends on the needs of the facility. A basic floor care program should include buckets and wringers, wet mops, dust mops, scrapers, and wet floor signs. Powered tools, such as a floor machine, high-speed burnisher, or auto scrubber, might not fall within the budgets in smaller buildings, but will help maintain a superior level of cleanliness in all floor care programs. In addition to the equipment, proper floor maintenance requires several different types of chemicals and can be quite complex. This can include dust mop treatment, neutral floor detergent, floor stripper, neutralizer, floor sealer, floor finish, and spray buff solution. In recent years, multi-purpose cleaners have been developed with increased performance. Many of these blended formulas work in room temperature water and maintain a neutral pH. These newer chemicals tend to be more friendly to the environment and safer to use as well. A proper floor care program can be broken down into daily and periodic tasks. Daily cleaning refers to tasks that are completed every day. Periodic tasks are scheduled less frequently or are completed as required, depending on the amount of traffic and desired appearance. In a typical office, school, or retail outlet, dust mopping and damp mopping would be completed daily, whereas buffing or burnishing might be only once a week or once a month. Periodic tasks, such as top scrubbing, floor stripping, and refinishing, while historically done once or twice a year, are now done as required. This is because not all floors wear down at the same rate, as this is highly dependent on the environment and volume of traffic. These tasks are more labor-intensive, so planning ahead is essential. The first layer of protection is the floor sealer. This is a semi-permanent layer with high chemical resistance. The sealer contains small polymers which penetrate deeply into the small cracks and holes within the floor. On top of the floor sealer is the floor finish. This layer gives the floor its shine and protection. On most floors, you would apply multiple layers of finish that are designed to be worn away with normal use. Once the finish has deteriorated, the floor will need to be stripped and refinished. This involves the chemical and mechanical removal of the old layers and the reapplication of the sealer and finish. Floors will receive some damage over time. Top scrubbing will remove the uppermost layers of finish. This will allow you to apply 1 or 2 coats of finish without having to completely strip the floor area. Unlike floor stripping, top scrubbing can be done specifically in areas of high traffic wear. Spray buffing and burnishing are 2 additional tasks that can extend the life of the floor finish by cleaning and polishing the top layer. Buffing accomplishes this process using a low-speed machine, and burnishing uses a much higher RPM. Since floor care is unique to each building, the recommendations covered in this video are only the start. For an in-depth program that fits your budget and facility, it is best to consult an industry expert. For more videos on each technique, check out the videos linked below. If you found this video useful, hit like. To keep up to date with Clean Care, please subscribe, and for the widest selection of products, low prices, and same-day shipping, explore our website below. Thanks for watching.